So returning to this game after Christmas, I do get the sense that I actually have no idea what victory condition I'm going for. Maybe we should go for a score victory, eh? That would go well. That would go very, very well for all involved. All I know is that whilst there are resources in this land, I will never sleep. I will never sleep. I will remove them all. Switching to a monarchy. Nice. Maybe I could get diplomacy points by putting limes in and building Renaissance wars. That's not a bad idea, actually. That's not a bad idea. Maybe we should do that. Republican legacy, limes, serfdom, natural philosophy. All of this is quite exciting. I mean, I say that. It's not that exciting. I'm just sort of existing at this point. Industrial zone? No, there's no point doing that either. Feudal contract? Nothing really exciting here at the moment. Oh, a meal. She's actually really handy. Let's see what I unlock with her. Scientific theory, military science, ballistics. Nice. At any rate, new cities being put down, which is cool. Yes, I do want auto-delete map attacks. That's a very useful thing the mod has brought in. Lovely. Lots of chopping, and there's Himiko. Nice. Okay, right. I can actually use her to put a lot of city-states on side, including things like Rapa Nui, Kumasi, Johannesburg, all the ones near the Congo. Still harvesting everything that can be harvested. 10 population city. Like is doing amazingly well. Very good, very good. Still chopping over here as well. Comment is already up to 4 pop. Nice. Himiko is just making her way across. The other thing I can think about is maybe attacking someone like the Congo, but looking at it, I can't. That's a mountain next to their capital, and that means I can't build a great wall around it, so I have no choice but to make a cultural alliance with them. It's the only way. Actually, that's really handy. That means I can go and settle nearer them, which is good. I love putting walls down between other wall segments. It's like, that is a 1 food, 1 production tile, and now bam. 1 food, 1 production, 4 culture, 6 gold. Ah, yes. Yes. Johannesburg has just unlocked even more land for me. Very nice. Okay, so the Congo have a lot of space. There's somebody up here. I'm just now looking at this sort of area between. I think there are spaces for a cultural alliance abused sort of settling. Like already I've seen some lovely little city placements that, again, I have to ignore all fresh water, which is a little bit annoying in order to get a perfect like wall placement area around, but these places will do. 2 more cities, 1 down there and 1 up here. Again, because we're settling right next to so much rainforest, we should be able to grow these really quickly. I mean, these cities are just so much rainforest, it needs to go. I'm doing the world a favour here, and I think, yeah, starting with the rainforest always helps, because that kind of sets the precedent for everything else and means that I've got better population in the city to then go from there. I am building some districts. I've got campuses popping up in places. I've got industrial zones popping up in places now. Got some real good options, because don't forget I am a Hermetic order, so I do need some science. World Congress time. Earning double points towards Great Scientists. I'm going to put some votes into that one, and I would love city centre buildings being 100%ed. That would really, really, really help. Oh, no, one of them didn't go through. No points towards Great Scientists. Okay, well, we only got 1 point from that Congress then, so there's a few of us on 3 points now. Never mind. It's all good, really. 60 trade routes to city-states now. Oh, Nalanda. 6 gold, 1 science, 6 culture. That's nice. That is really, really good. Having Kumasi on side always works out well for you. I could swear by it. It's a very good city-state. Oh, Nazca's an option. Being able to put down the Nazca lines everywhere. That's not a bad shout at all. Let's do that. Quickly get a couple of little bits more faith into the Empire. It's 2 whole more faith. Lovely. Lovely stuff. 5 turns before the end of the era. I can now pick Anansi back up. Yes! And now I need to find some luxuries. Now, surely my population growth, well, my highest population cities like this doesn't have any luxuries in it. Then going to comment, there is some jade over there. So off you go. I must remove these horrendous, heathenous luxuries. Especially when I can just buy them from other people, you know? Like, I don't need my own. My land needs to be free and clean of such things. Especially because I'm just, like, continuing to just buy settlers, which is quite fun. Neighbourhoods are going to be so important. I have so little housing in my empire So I'm going to rush that one. Build 7 different specialty districts. I'm, again, kind of failing on that one a little bit, but it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Quick, give me a nice little boost for banking. Oh, 120 science. Not as high as I kind of would have hoped that boost would be, but never mind. A natural disaster. Yeah, actually, I will vote on that one. I'm just keeping my diplomacy options open here. Aid request passed. Good. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that one. We are the only person in this aid contest, and Hungary is at war with them. So, I mean, that's great. So, hang on. We'll just go to the person whose aid it is. Yeah, it is the Congo. And I'll just, before I forget, I'll give them 1 gold. And then, hopefully, I'll win it. This great merchant increases trade route capacity by 1, and my trade routes to city-states now give me extra faith. Now, that is actually very helpful. Next up, don't ask. Oh, that diamonds, I'm going to miss that. Building walls around my cities. La 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 la. Oh, no, that's Rainforest over there. I need to get rid of that quickly. Bleh. Dull? Oh, none the dull. Your districts. Okay, now this is the one that gives me culture. I'm looking for the other one that gives me water housing based on regardless of where I am. Like, even if I'm not next to water, that would be a good pickup. D. Oh my goodness, I've picked up a lot of very similar city-states. No military and no economic. I genuinely did not, like, pick these city-states. This is just happening. It's very strange. I'm starting to build Renaissance walls now, which does 2 things. It means that I'll have 3 housing per city, which is great, because my Great Walls give me no housing whatsoever, but it also gives me diplomatic favour for every Renaissance wall I build. Like, I will take both. And a boost. Hey, and a boost. Oh, that's a shame. A heroic age. Well, Exodus of the Evangelists is useless, so we're going to get Monumentality, Hicksonk Draconas, and Reform the Coinage. All helps out nicely. Now, looking at the continent split, you can see that I am on this Nina continent. Oh, for goodness sake, right, it's flipping Nina. We looked for ages to find a Nina continent for that Luftballons thing. Oh, now it just gives us one. That's typical, isn't it? Never mind. Right, it means that settling over in this direction is going to be the most beneficial now into Knorrland, because that will give me the extra population. Also, these Oceania cities over in this direction. So, that is where our settlers are going to go. We need 810 gold per turn, so let's just quickly flog that. And that will give me enough to go settler. I can now move Magnus to a new choppy city. I'm going to move it to Tell Your Friends. I can build settlers over here now as well. Okay, now I found Kabul. So that is a city-state. That is a city-state that is a military city-state, so that's fine. Good, I feel a little bit better. And Hong Kong, that's an industrial city-state. Oh, maybe I should build Kilwa. Is Kilwa an option still? Have I discovered Kilwa yet? Yes, machinery. Now, someone probably built it already because they tend to build it quite quickly. Unless it is an option here. Let's have a quick peek. Kilwa. No, it is still an option, but it must be on a flat tile adjacent to coast, which is going to be over in this direction. That's a flat tile that's adjacent to coast. So maybe I could build it in this city. Yes, I could, but this city has 6 population, which is terrible. And engineer-wise, I think all the good ones have been taken so far. Yep, Isidore's gone. So I'll just keep an eye out. Next turn, actually, there may be another engineer, and I might be able to go and steal it with some gold. Hey guys, what's your favourite sort of banking? That's right, it's Vissel banking. Yeah. I can finally get the Adept as well, which means that I have alchemical societies, which are the perfect societies for brewing nefarious and dangerous liquids in what possibly is a cult. I say possibly is a cult. It's quite clearly a cult. Like, there's no possible about it. Everyone is chopping the Kilwa. We've only got 77 turns to go. And removing this. Ooh, tasty astronomy. We will have that soon. John Curtin. 168 science. He's not even winning. Curtin, come on. What are you even doing? Oh, I'll tell you what though. That's a lot of luxuries. Nice. Oh no, not a dust storm. Oh dear. The wall's on fire. The dust has set fire to the wall again. Why and how? I don't know. No one really knows. Build a university in somewhere. 10 science, 2 production. Wow, these alchemical societies are pretty damn good, actually. Okay, yeah, I need to do more of those, apparently. Unfortunately, the first settler I'm putting down for some time is not even going to have the bonus of being on a different... Oh. Oh no. Yeah, we're looking away. We are saying nothing about this situation. And Curtin, who has 854 military strength. Yeah, I'm gonna military ally them because we know the Bastion of Peace is definitely the warmonger here. Oh, a Hungarian missionary. Now this is Catholicism. That's really good. That was Feed the World. If we can harvest this religion, that would be awesome. But that's only one missionary, and it's almost dead. And the city next to it has Hinduism in, so this is unlikely, but we're gonna pray that that works. Can do down here is I've just picked up another envoy, so I'm going to pick up Nazca, which isn't going to show me much apart from snowy, filthy. I mean, actually, no. This is blissful, perfect land because there's barely any resource here. Look, I'd have to do so little chopping. Maybe the snow is my salvation, but anyway, this means that I can now pop down some Nazca lines, which make all the tiles around it so much better. All the while, Anansi is still doing things for me. Now, why am I not getting mass production boosted? Well, that involves building a lumber mill, and I refuse to improve those woods. They all need to go. Oh, Cinguetti. This is the best city-state. Hang on. Oh, 7 envoys needed to take that one over, but that is an amazing city-state because that gives you crazy faith with every trade route to a city-state. Yes, I think I need that one. Hungary isn't liked by many people, and I need to get a Casus Belli war going, so I wonder, does anybody want a joint war with them? Because they have denounced me. That gives me the possibility to declare one, potentially. Poland will give me the grand total of 6 gold. Maybe they're not the ones. Oh, but there we go. There we go. Nubia will give me quite a lot. Okay, well, we'll take them up on this offer. It's a formal war. Okay, unfortunately, that's not the sort of amazing war I was hoping, so it won't get me the boost, but thinking about it, I had no trade deal with them anyway, so that was quite good. Oh no, you know when you see things and you're like, oh dear, I wish I'd never discovered this. This poor archer next to a line inventory. Uh-oh. Yep, that was pretty conclusive, that battle. 1 attack, 1 dead. We circumnavigated the world. Someone did it before me, but you know, that's fine. That's fine. We don't mind that. Oh, I love it when you perfectly clear a city. It looks so much better now. Yes, the utopia. It has been created. Fully surrounded city. I do have one confession to make. This city, I didn't quite complete, and I can't be bothered to go and redo it. Yeah, I bought Kilwa like an idiot. That just goes to show, you know? So you just have to be so careful. I need a lot more policy cards because, like, Raj would be really good right now. Colonial taxes, merchant confederation, all of this stuff is really, really good, and I don't have any of it. But that's okay. I do have 2 city projects for Hong Kong. That would be a pretty decent pickup. Nalanda, I could get those improvements back again, and it would also let me take over visibility on what's going on down here, which would be pretty useful as well. Yerevan, Kandy. Okay, there's a lot of good city-states, but I think Cinguetti, I've got to actually shove some people there. I would quite like that city-state. That would be infinite heroes for me if I did that. Going to treat myself to a workshop. I don't know if I've got a second industrial zone. I don't think I do. My capital is lacking in such things. Never mind. Now that I've leached all the gold, yes, Hungary, you may have peace. A military aid request for Poland. So again, I'm just giving her 1 point. So I can win this if needed. Look, the aid request for Congo is doing great. I have 1, and Hungary has minus 360. First settlement in Oceania. Doesn't look like Oceania to me. 4 pop, actually. Yeah, that's awesome. 513 diplomatic favour. We should have plenty here. Now, who has a religion out of everybody? We've got Hungary, Nubia, Poland, Australia. Looking at this, Australia has the most. So we're going to vote for Australia's religion. That's Buddhism. I mean, sure. Hello, Buddhism. Have 5 votes. And then I'm going to also say building things with gold. Let's go gold on that one, and then we'll throw all of our votes in. I don't need to keep this around. Oh, no, it didn't go through. Its production went through. How close was I? Not close at all. God, we are doing terrible at this. Still certain cities everywhere. La 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 la. Instantly builds a bank and a market in this district. Well, that's quite fun. I might have to use him pretty quickly. How many commercial hubs have I got? Just the 1. Okay, so it's just going to put a 3 bank into my capital, but that's not bad. I like that. Crouching Tiger. Who could possibly resist it? Anybody with an aeroplane or a nuke. I mean, that's 2 very quick answers for you right there. Oh, cavalry, just please, please get lost. I can't be bothered with you. I really, really can't. Himiko is back. She's back with some more charges. Okay, Chingreti and Nalanda, both of those are pretty close to just sort of being my friends. So Nalanda, I'll just get that. Thank you so much. So many flipping cavalry. Would you please get lost? Like, honestly, I am done. And look at these amazing 3-tile walls around my capital. Half of them aren't being worked, but that's not the point. Okay, industrial zone is done. I got myself 2 diplomatic points from winning that aid request, which is just hilarious. I'm on 6 points now, drawing in first. That's good. And if I boost workshop, that gives me industrial era. I've got industrialization there. Did I get any coal? No one knows if I got coal. I did get some coal. Hey, that's exciting. Okay, well I've got actually quite a bit of coal on the sort of surrounding area. Cool. Okay then, that's fine. Build 2 shipyards for steam power. Not so keen about steam power, but I do need military engineers. That is something I could do with, because railways are everything in life, basically, that provide joy, sustenance, happiness for the soul and for the body. It's just perfect. Putting Raj in and craftsman. It's all good. It's all tasty. This night, oh, this cavalry. The cavalry that this green ape clan is spitting out is highly annoying. Luckily though, I have options. Now this is good. This is going to give me a bunch more faith per turn from trade routes to city-states. I'll have to let that just come through in a turn or 2. What I'm actually doing is putting these mois. that's what I'm trying. Look, they're giving lots and lots of culture between the Great Walls. So now I'm rushing towards flight. I reckon, because I'm getting rid of all the forests, I can build these things quite well. I might be onto a cultural victory here. I mean, currently I have no tourism at all in Congo. Yeah, these guys are giving me a bit of a problem because they have all of these things, but maybe I can just buy them from them? I mean, sometimes you can just pick these things up for pretty cheap. I would not make that under any circumstances, apparently. 900 gold for 3? I mean, I can start just whittling in whilst they think I'm not a threat. Maybe that's a good idea. Uh-oh, there's a random skirmisher here. Nope. Need to keep you out. Keep you out quickly, although not before I chop everything. Chopping is still important, and I have to do it. I'm going to take a risk with the city down here. Not only is it in tundra, which isn't good, but I also have a luxury resource there. So I need to use Anansi in order to get it clear, which I think I should be able to do. I give you armor. Haha! Lovely stuff. Slowly starting to discover the map now. Congo are quite compact. They've kind of been wedged between me and some city-states. We've got Hungary to the north, Australia in the centre of the map, or the other side of the world, and then Poland, I don't know what entirely know what Poland is doing, but I'm pretty sure that these cities belonged to Poland once upon a time. So the Warlord Australia absolutely was a thing. So I'm glad we saw that as a thing, because often, you know, Australia will just sort of get away with it. Oh, the barbs left themselves open, and my knight is going to dispense with it. Very good. Oh, you shouldn't have faffed around up here. That was a bad mistake for you. Very bad mistake for you. And the Nazca line is just going to continue spreading joy to my empire. Lovely stuff. Just waiting for my capital to work the tiles, or not work them, but gain the tiles outside of the 3rd ring. Only got this lake, and then I can start chopping down the horrible resources on the 4th tile. Oh, it's going to be glorious when it does go. I'm fed up of all of these forests in my empire. Like, what's with that? So I did just realise, 1 turn, 5 era score needed. Oh. What are we going to do? What are we going to do, and how, and why, and what? World's first corps, modern era, world's first army. I feel like that's probably already been taken, but if there's any chance at all that I could build a core of something, now that would be, just need the money to do it, because money is a problem for me right now. I have very little But I can trade for a bunch. And everybody's got a lot of gold. So I've got 916. So if I were to just go, like, where's a crossbow? 720 gold for that. That's not too bad, actually. That means I could go crossbow, and I could go form core, and then bam. That's my first core. That only gives me 1 point. That was a shockingly low amount of era score for the amount of gold I just had to spend there. I'm going to levy Hong Kong's troops, which gives me boats. Now, I don't know if that counts as being the first boat in the world for me. No, it doesn't, because I didn't actually have any boats up until this point, but that's a little bit of a problem. I can't recruit a Great Admiral, but I could use my faith to get James Young and Jacob Fugger. Now, that would give me 2 era score doing that. So, in theory, I just need to find 1 more era score from somewhere. Hang on. I just need to look at this properly now. This is a cheap city-state, 180 gold. So hang on, if I try and just sell some of this away. Yeah, that's enough gold. That means I can now go levy the military, and now I can go Jacob like that, and then James Young like that, and there you go. Golden Age. Ah, there's always a way. Where there's a will, there's a way, and where there's a way, there's a will. And where there's will, there's normally grace. Golden Age, and better still, there is Kilwa. Now, Kilwa gives me 15% on all of my science, culture, and faith across my empire, in theory, as well as another 15% in this city that I've just built it. Although the city I've just built it is a little bit pants, so we're going to ignore that little bit, but I also get 3 envoys, which is awesome. Ah, yes. I can already see I'm up to 491 culture per turn. It's pretty good. I'm actually pretty on point with tech as well. Australia is racing ahead, but we're keeping up, which is good. I can't bother to actually do much more settling. I'm tempted to now get Heartbeat of Steam to get myself wonders, to make my science adjacency into production. Actually, that's pretty good. We'll do that. The great person earned, ley lines, receive +1 yield. It's not going to be a huge amount. I haven't actually had that many great people, but it's not too bad. 3 gold and 2 science. Done better. Maybe I'll get some more in the later stages of the game. You never know. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson, Salty Tech, Midnight Oil, Trafford Askby, Paul Coffey, Senjik, and Kroger Brand Trail Mix for all of your support on Patreon. Thank you very much.